Cheshire couple fighting a fatal disease is using social media to raise awareness and inspire others. For our Inspirational Friday story, CT Live's Taylor Kinzer joins us here in the studio. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Kevin. So just 2 months before marrying her UConn law school sweetheart, attorney Alexandra Gasser was diagnosed with a progressive neuromuscular disease, ALS. At just 28 years old, her life changed forever. But in many ways, it was just getting started. 3 years later, she's using her platform to advocate for ALS patients and help those who are struggling find hope.
I've had more happy moments than I did before.
Perspective. It's something Alexandra and Joe Gasser think about often.
We have been through a lot. It feels very often when you have a diagnosis like ALS, particularly early on, that life is over and you wonder how you can possibly move forward. But we also have had opportunities to be there for each other in ways that we never would have had.
From love at first sight on orientation day to traveling the world together, ALS hasn't stopped them.
Alex is more with a rock than I am and gets us through this rather than the other way around.
And they've documented their journey on Alex's Instagram page, This Is My ALS. It's not a highlight reel, but rather a safe space where her followers are encouraged to laugh and lean on each other for support.
I will always say it's the best routine I never wanted to be in.
Alex now serves as vice president of her ALS Story, a community that connects patients with resources and supports research and legislative initiatives.
And over 80 women across the world.
Many of those women were diagnosed with ALS under the age of 35.
It's a social group, but it also is really powerful and that does a lot of really good work.
Alex's advocacy work even led to the passage of a bill. In December of 2021, President Biden officially signed Act for ALS into law, which expands early access to experimental ALS treatments.
It's really exciting to feel like you're doing something.
And Alex is considering enrolling in a trial that was funded, I think at least in part, through that bill that she worked to pass. That's something that we're dealing with and that other families in this community are dealing with, and something that Alex helps raise awareness about.
And she hopes her story will inspire others to keep going.
Find your community and don't be afraid that will help. There's so many good things that come from music, so we just need to find them.
Her ALSstory.org is a great place for patients to find resources, adaptive equipment, and most importantly, community. And you can follow Alexandra's journey on Instagram at This Is My ALS.
Alexandra's courage and grace during this is remarkable. She's only 31 years old. I'd imagine she wants to help herself, but she's looking beyond even the scope of her life to help what is just a brutal disease for people.
And I think that started with that bill being passed, but she said this is an incredibly isolating disease, so it's so important to find community, and that's exactly what she has found with these other women, and it's just important to lean on people. She said it in the story, to ask for help. It can be incredibly overwhelming to deal with it by yourself, but as we can see from this couple, they are working together to hopefully find a cure one day and to help people in the process.
We say that when we take our vows in sickness and health, and the Gassers, Joe and Alexandra, are living it